Hello, hello. I got my first, well, Lafufu. Because I don't really have Labubu money. I wanted to see what all the fuss was about. And I have a kid so I can blame them, you know what I mean? But, I don't know, it's pretty cute. Like, I like it. Still soft, who cares, right? Who cares if it's fake? I spent like $8, so I'm pretty happy with that. It's got pop it's got pop mart on it. The fakes are pretty good. I figured since there were like, geez, a ton of crochet Labubu patterns out now, we shall try some. My kid actually doesn't like the Labubus, so this one's gonna hang out with me while we make some more Labubus. I personally have this guy at my desk at all times, so now he's got a friend, you know? I don't. Besties. The issue I really face is the thickness of the yarn that I use. So this is my usual yarn. Trying to find thin yarn to make Labubus, because I feel like I will try and make a Labubu with that. But I feel like if I try and do half of these patterns, because majority of them are like, oh, this, you know, small yarn, it's gonna end up insane looking. To start with, Spotlight has brought out new yarn. Favorite blanket cover story. Very cute. But it's really thin. This is how it came out. I'm just trying to find an end. So you can see the difference. Come on. You can't tell a difference at all. Like I promise there's quite a difference. Does that look better? Can you tell now? Anyway, put that away, don't need it. Anyway, I don't have a lot of yarn that's this thin besides this Go Bag chenille, which is quite thin, which is awesome. But these came out in a bag. They were like $95 originally. Always wanted one, didn't buy it. Then they've gone on sale for $25, so I grabbed a few bags. So I have a ton of that. I think I'm going to use this. We're going to start with thin stuff, go to thicker stuff because I think this will look cool, and then go to the bigger yarn and just make different patterns of Labubus and see how we go. I also have this stuff which is quite thin in comparison to my normal. I got this in a bag of millins, so I can't tell you what it is. I'm not going to hold it against the blue because that failed me last time and it looked exactly the same size. I got this white. My husband got it for me from Aldi. What a legend. Then I've got this black, again, millins. So that's literally all my yarn that is around the same thickness that's skinny. Besides this stuff, which I've got a decent amount of, so I could make whatever colour Labubu really I wanted to. Oh, my daughter came up with a name for it. When I crochet one, it'll be LaDIY. So Labubus, Lafufus, LaDIYs. Okay, we need to pick some patterns. We're loading. There's this one that's only $2. It's on sale. That's pretty cute because I want to try different ones, so that's pretty cute. Alright, we'll add to the basket. This one is by Crochet by Sylvia S2. And then let's have a look. I've seen these ones a lot. The Halloween guys. That's Plushy Co patterns. This looks pretty good. I think this would fit my theme. Ooh, my daughter would love the zombie one. We're going to add that to the basket. Oh, is this one? I think we need to look for one that's slightly different. Oh my god. There are these little guys that are... They could be keychains. They're good. That's a good idea. Oh, they look cool actually. Add to the basket. Oh, this one is by Llama Guru Me. I'm so sorry. I'm dyslexic. So Crochet by Sylvia has one that's got 2. Okay, add to the basket. I want a large Labubu. I think that would be cool. Are there any large Labubus? It's fine if they're not. I can just make a large one. I can make one with my large yarn. See, I could order the Labubu eyes, which I've seen, but I suppose I could just do the closed eyes. I mean, this one looks like it's got slightly different sizes. Like that one on the end and that orange one are different. But that could be different yarn. Look at these Furbies someone's come up with. That's cool as. I like how different that is. That's by Outlaw Heart Creations. cute name. Bigger Labubus. And this one is by Adul Crochet. Listen, I am so sorry. I cannot read that to save my life. Five-star rating. Okay, add to the basket. Oh, stop. Look at these guys. Why am I such a sucker for the dressed up ones? I don't even have any Labubus. Alright, I could definitely make these ones with the thicker yarn. So I'll add them to the cart. Does it count if we do something like this? Because that's kind of cute. Yeah, look, we'll do one of those too, hey? Smiling bunny crochet pattern. Yeah, fair. We could also try and make this big guy. Yarn this is. Oh yeah, it can be small and big. Yeah, we could definitely try this guy. This is a snuggly one by Mimi Magic Art. Honestly, oh Mike, stop it. How good's that photo? Cute. Add to the basket. Okay, we'll stop there. We're gonna go ahead and start with the keychain ones, the little guys. They look so good. Don't have teeth though, gotta remember that. Keychain baby Labubu crochet pattern. I did find that I had green and red that are thin, my new Christmas ones. So we'll have to find a nice color that goes with these. My little guy already has one friend. It looks crazy. But it also looks like a bauble. Like I feel like I could hang this on the Christmas tree as a Labubu bauble. I do like it because this will be a good bag buddy. I do think I'll make more of these. I have a darker brown that I would like to try as well as the lighter brown. We're gonna move on to the next Labubu, but I might make another Labubu, LaDIY. The next LaDIY is going to be, maybe we'll go to the next size up and we'll go this mini guy. And this is mini Labubu crochet by Sylvia S2. Okay. This was supposed to be the mini one, but I was supposed to use acrylic for the face, and then I know what DK weight is. I don't know what super bulky teddy yarn is. I made it work, but I'm pretty sure this thing is supposed to be about this big total. It's meant to be really little. Let's relook at the photo. See, in comparison to this person's hand, do we see? Do we see? Do we see? Our mini guy is not really going to be that mini. Honestly, there's even like, I want to call it air sockets. There's even like little spots where I have to push down because there's that big of a difference in the yarn. Now, it doesn't look like that big of a difference. Ah, come on. Doesn't look like that big of a difference, but it's massive when it's done up like this. I mean, I don't know, it's like hopes and prayers. Thoughts and prayers? What is it? Anyway, so we're just going to leave this like this, I guess. This LaDIY is just going to be bigger than it's meant to be. He won't be bag buddy size like I'd hoped, but I knew that like halfway through the head. I was like, this is going to be big. But he's going to be a sitter, so that's pretty cool. I don't even want to talk about how long this took. Way too long is all I can say. Holy crap. But it's got its little teeth. It just took ages. Like, you know, you had to crochet this separately to the body. You had to sew the head to the body. You crocheted the two arms, sewed them to the body. Crocheted the two legs, sewed them to the body. Then you crocheted the feet separately and sewed them to the thing. And then you crocheted the ears and sewed that to the body. And then obviously you have to embroider the face. Guys, it was a lot of work. That's the other thing. He was supposed to be real mini, right? And he real big. Like he real big. I'm not mad at it. I do like him. I don't think there's a price tag that I could put on him to be worth the time it took. Now we've done two. Oh, he's not much bigger than a real Labubu. Well, than my Lafufus. Alright, now we'll move on to the next one. I think I'm going to do fun colours with the next one. For this one, I think I'm going to use the same face colour I did with that guy. Because this one actually is calling for... I'm going to show you. See the size difference there? That's quite a bit of a difference. You can physically see the difference. And it's supposed to be, again, super bulky weight, but I don't really know what that means. And DK weight. This is about DK weight, and this isn't what I'd consider super bulky, but there's quite a difference between the two. So I think this would be good, and it would be a nice, colourful, cute one. 918 stitches went into this guy. Just this head, just this round ball in front of you. 918 stitches just here. I don't know how many went into this, but like not a lot. Like, if you see the... Don't embarrass me. Get in there. Get in there. All that work. I'm gonna make this bigger because that's gonna be quicker than trying to make this other thing smaller. Get in there. If you want to see the craziness, come with me. Just trying to shove it in. Get in. I don't think I overstuffed it because it's not very... I feel like maybe if I grab it and push it in there, like really get in there, might be able to make this work. I mean, sort of, right? Right. That looks better. Okay, I have to re-shove it in because I think it's trying to get out. It's an interesting tactic, trying to shove it in and stitch at the same time. I'm not 100% sure what I did wrong with the head. Maybe my yarn sizes were off. I'm not too sure. I mean, it's not exactly a massive problem, is it? Ugh, just shovel it in. Is that okay? Is that better? I mean, like, this, like, lump part is literally just extra of this that I've just shoved back in to get, to get a lot. It's fine. It's fine. No complaining. It's fine. It's all good. It's all good. This is still fun, you know? We're still having fun. Okay, here to update you. We have a body to the head, right? Right, cool, cool. Now, I have to do felt eyes. Well, the only time I've done felt eyes is for when I did Angel, which is the female stitch. Hated it. And I don't have black, so I had to like colour in a dark brown with a black paint pen. That's all I had. Now, I do know that Labubus don't always have like black eyes. This one... This pattern plans for black eyes, but I'm thinking we do white and purple. Ignore the brown. That is literally from the stitch we just chatted about. There's like literally no purple on here, right? So, I mean, it doesn't go, but then it sort of does because it's multicolored. It would be pretty. Yeah. Yeah. Good enough. Yeah, that's just the latest update. This is what we're dealing with. Right now, he's Headless Joe. And I haven't done the ears. Hard to see, but he has got little coloured hands. I don't honestly know what the point of that is, but to me it doesn't sound out enough. But it's there, so cool, cool, cool. I got so much crap built up here now because I'm doing this. Everyone stacked the LaDIYs over there. I was also looking at eyes, and I thought these would be cool. Never used them before. But they're obviously circled, and Labubu's got the oval eyes. So for this one, it's not going to work. Alrighty, now we have some level of a surface. These are the only scissors I have on me right now, so that we're going to be using those. Just got to try and get the oval shape. That's going to be the hard part. I'm just going to be trying to get them equal, make them look like they're supposed to be like that. Okay, so here's the eyes that I'm going to try and make with felt. I'm going to need this guy here so I can look. Are the eyes like big? They are quite big, aren't they? If I squish this, we can make an oval shape, and I can just... I might just do the outside and then we can cut it smaller. I could use this. Now, obviously, I'm not going to make it this big, but these are very nice. And I think they look Labubu-esque. Alright, these are now the things that I've drawn out. I might go with this longer one, and then we'll just, we can always make it smaller, can't make it bigger kind of situation, right? I know how thrilling this must be to watch. They slowly cut because these scissors are not very good. I really need to actually look into what Labubu eyes look like. I have a Labubu sitting here, don't I? Need better shaping. Alright, need better shaping, but it's okay. I think I'm just making this worse, so we're going to stop. Maybe I'll just clean this up a little bit. Oh, I've just realised that we have to do this again because the purple for inside. Okay, I've been making too many Labubus and going a little Labubu mad. I mean, you sort of have to have money to have a Labubu collection. I could definitely have a Lafufu collection. My Lafufu cost me $8 and I don't know, he's alright. I did just want to quickly show you, this used to be one of my knitting needles and now it's my crochet stick, and look at him. He's a happy little guy. I got way too into polymer clay and I made him. So now he just chills out here. He's a happy background character, less happy now. But I am going to use him to hold his head down. And it works pretty freaking well. And he's really happy about doing his job. We pay him in exposure. Like, I swear I have been able to crochet more than this in a day before. And I don't know if it was the head with 1,000 stitches, but done too much. Anyway, I did do a stupid mistake where I sort of sewed his head where the lines are on a tilt. So I'm making a lot of stupid mistakes because it's 9:30 p.m. and I've been making Labubus all day. Okay, we need hot glue gun. These are the eyes. I'm going to hold them away so you don't see how bad they are, even though you're probably going to see them when I glue them on. What a mess I've collected again. Okay, so what else do I have left? So I've got to put the eyes on and then the mouth. What round thing do we have? Is this... We need to borrow you for a minute. I don't know where my other pen went. This will be the last Labubu of the day because... Why did I do it so far out? I don't know either. Yeah, I'm tired. Crocheting's not normally this tiring for me. But damn, I am over it today. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We're going rogue and we're doing an extra tooth and was asked. Because we can always cut one off. Alright. There we go. Good enough. Yep, cool. I'm really enjoying how like toothy this guy is. So, okay, we're gonna sit that there. We're not gonna add the mouth on first. But we are gonna add these on. Hot glue. Hot. Ah! Shit. Get on there. That's where you should be. This is going great. This is going just great. Yeah, it's fine. It's fine. We're just going to do the exact same thing and not learn our lesson from the first time. The purple eyes do look a bit stupid now, but that's okay. We're just going to stick with the plan. This felt sucks. If you prefer felt eyes, like making felt eyes, oh, you're a better person than me for sure. I've got a lot of glue where I don't want glue, but is it looking okay? It looks better, I think, on camera than it does in person. I think the teeth need to be smaller, which I'm not looking forward to making. Because I like the size of these. These are huge teeth. But that's the problem. They're huge teeth. I'm going from here to bed and putting on a movie, I reckon. I've just been watching Ash Bentley's new Wellington video about the wearable... I don't know, that art show, the WOW art show, that's all I can remember what it was called. Where she went to Wellington and got to see that, which was super amazing to watch in video. I can't imagine how cool that was in person. But she went and did this, she went and did some tours and saw some Lord of the Rings stuff. And it's making me want to watch Lord of the Rings, so maybe I will... Or The Hobbit. I really like both. So maybe I will go hop in bed after this is done. And instead of doing more crochet like I had originally planned, I think... Okay, that's more sensible teeth-wise. The teeth are so good. Do we love? Isn't she amazing? I'm supposed to be market prepping. I have a market this weekend. I mean, I got enough stuff. It'll be fine. But yeah, the plan was to be market prepping. It's definitely something. Alright, we're gonna call this for the night. So we started with bobble bubu. Don't know what this is called anymore. Too tired. Then we got, this was supposed to be the mini guy, but it ended up pretty big. And this is the large guy. This is one of those situations where I'm tired. I should stop because I'm gonna make it worse, but we're doing it anyway. Okay, I like it. I like the eyebrows. Okay, good night. I also see that this pattern is asking you to do felt eyes. I'm not doing any more felt eyes. I'm going to find anything else because these were a pain to do. I hated it. And I've only done felt eyes from one other plushie, and that was recently, and I'm not doing it again, you know? I can't make any more felt eyes. I mean, this is a zombie one, so he's missing an eye anyway, which is just going to be cross. Oh, his eye's a button. Do I have buttons? Alright, cool. No felt eyes. Never mind. Forget what I said. Okay, I've made it this far and I've already made mistakes. So my thought process is I'm going to rest my hand for a little bit longer, and then I might hold off on this one until tonight, and I might do one that's not too finicky, which is the big one, the big Labubu, which is the big Labubu. This looks like it would be easier on my hands, and it's a 6mm crochet hook, so might work on this one, the big guy, and then maybe later tonight I'll work on the small guy. Alrighty, now I ended up going to a market the day after we last spoke, so I didn't do any of what I said. But here is the body for the Stuggler Labubu, and it's so soft, so that's awesome. It's got, oh, this is the back of it, this is the front. Can't tell the difference. It's got little feeties with little toes, so that's cute. And it's got little hands with little fingies, so that's cute. So the body's all done. Now I just need to make a head. But so far, this one was a lot easier to make than those other ones. Pretty happy about that. After this though, I don't know what Labubu we're doing next. Okay, I was a little bit worried that this head was going to be too small, but it actually it's quite perfect. That's where we are on this guy. He just needs the hood and ears and to be sewn together. Yeah, I kind of love this one. I probably won't make another one because of how much yarn it takes up, because I only have this much left from 300 grams, but it's really soft. The yarn's great, but yeah, I love how it looks. His little hands. I need to put a face on him. Then this would be another one for the done pile. Yeah, I just think this one's very cute. And he's done. Smile's a little bit crooked, but that's okay. Yeah, he's still cool. I'm sure someone will love him. I have decided my next one's going to be one of these guys, because they're so freaking cute. I can't yet tell which one. I think Winnie the Pooh or Minnie Mouse. So cute. This guy's got his little feeties, his little arms. Head's not attached. And I made this guy. So I've got to put that in that. And then I've got to make his nose, ears, and sort out the face. Still have a bit to do with this guy, but he looks pretty good. I think I'm going to like how the Winnie the Pooh turns out, that's for sure. Oh, he's backwards. Because look at his little feet, little toes. My little helper, happy helper. He's just happy to be here. Okay. How's that looking? His little feet. Okay, I'm going to sew the head on. And then I've got his little nose ready. Then I've got ears ready. You're supposed to do Pooh Bear ears and Labubu ears. This will be interesting. Okay, he's a big guy. But the pattern said for a 3.5mm hook, and I used a 6 because I also didn't have any yarn. Like, I couldn't use a 4mm. I mean, I couldn't use a 3.5mm hook on this yarn. It would have been a mess. Hopefully he'll be done soon. Okay. Ignore the mess. But look, it looks like Pooh Bear's fallen over. And then it's... Isn't that cute? Besides its face. Okay, the next step is to make its ears for the Labubu ears. There's just not a lot of room left. And you are meant to, I did do it in the right order. You are meant to sew these on last. But there's not a lot of room. Should I just leave him like that and hope people can tell he's a Labubu? I mean, he sort of looks like Labubu dressed up as Pooh, right? He looks ridiculous. I do like that though. I do like that, how good that looked. Do I put Labubu ears on him and just try and fit them in there? Or do I just leave it? For real though, I kind of love him. I'm just not sure where I'm going to fit these ears. Unless I put the ears further back, but that won't sit right. I could make the ears and then just work out if it fits. I could use a smaller hook to make the ears. I can try and use my 4mm that I made. He's got a little skull. Okay, we'll try and use the 4mm to make the ears, and then we can see how that fits. I don't think I'm gonna like extra ears. Yeah? Yeah. I think we're gonna call him perfect the way he is, and he's just gonna be Pooh Bear Bubu. Okay. Okay. Let's reintroduce the boo-boos. Okay. We have first this little guy. Then we did what we thought was going to be a little guy. Was not a little guy. Then I did on purpose a big guy. Then we did an even bigger guy. And then we did Winnie the Pooh guy. This has been me trying a bunch of different Labubu patterns. It's actually been quite fun. I have looked into ordering actual eyes, actual Labubu eyes. So I probably will make more later once I have the eyes, because I got sick of making the sleeping eyes or the eyes closed, and I do not like making felt eyes. There is only 2 out of the 5 with actual eyes. The rest of them are just eyes closed. I cannot wait to see if these guys do okay at the market. And thank you so much for watching. Sorry, it was a longer one.